Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is April 30th, 2024. This is episode 585, and I have I'm very sorry. The last episode I did was back in November 15th, so things have just been super busy. In fact, I planned on doing 4 today, and unfortunately, I got called into work, so I'm hoping to finish this one up. At least I'll have one out today and maybe get a couple more done tomorrow. Anyway, we're going to take a look at 8 Billion Genies. This is issue number 8, coming in at a whopping $3.99 from Image Comics. And there you go, 8 Billion Genies. They're down to just a couple genies now. This is Charles Soule is the writer. The artist is Ryan Brown. And I have to admit, I loved the first 6 issues, didn't like the last 2. So I think what you could do is read the first 6 issues and just say to yourself, all you need is love, and boom, you've got the whole thing wrapped up pretty much. But let's take a quick look at it anyway. I think this has been a pretty popular series. All the books I'm doing now, these are back. I bought these back in 2023. I've not been back to the comic book store since. Things have just been crazy. I'm trying to finish up a house build we're doing. Sorry you see my foot there. But let's go ahead and take a look to see who worked on this book. I already mentioned Charles Soule is the writer. Very good writer. The cover is by Ryan Brown, as well as all the art inside. And then we have a cover B and C. Letters by Chris Crank. And the production designed by Erica Schnatz. And we have the typical Earth start at this, where they give you a population and also genie population. Most of Earth has been wiped out. Remember, we started with over 8 billion. Now we're down to 360 million, so a good chunk of them are gone. It's been a few years later, so there's been some repopulation going on, and the genie population is down to 2. Now, what I didn't like about this book is it's just filled with exposition. It just goes on and on and on, and it's almost felt like word vomit to me. Now, some other people might love that. I didn't care for it, not after all the action that we had in the first 6 issues. This seemed like it was a real letdown, and after issue 7, I thought they'd pick it up for issue 8, and that wasn't the case. So basically we have a couple genies talking at the beginning, and they're just discussing what it's like to be on Earth and what happens to you when there's only one genie left, and that type of thing, and how it starts the whole thing all over again. The genie gets thrown down and becomes human, and we move on from there. And the human experience, or the genie as a human, experiences all these different ages and life forms, I guess. He changes himself into different people throughout history, goes to different places, participates in historical events and whatnot. And I guess there's supposed to be some kind of life lesson going on for the reader. I'm just not getting it. Don't really care for it. Here we see Vlad the Impaler. I'm pretty sure who that is, also known as Dracula. And he takes the form of some other people, such as Shakespeare and Leonardo da Vinci. And he has love along the way and has many babies. Then we end up finding out it's the guy who's talking is our bartender from the Lampwick bar. And he's owned a number of bars over the years in these little flashbacks. And he's meeting with Daisy, who was, if you remember, she was in this band that got holed up into the Lampwick. It's a protection place that was protected by a wish. Everybody got a wish, and so many people decided they wanted to destroy the world, or certain people, whatever. That part was pretty exciting. Now this is just calm, and there's lots of exposition, just tons and tons of just dialogue. I did get through it, and then we get another one. Now the genie population is 3. I guess this is going back to a flashback because there's only about 13 million left at that point. And part of the Earth is gone, but the Earth has been regenerated by one of the wishes, I guess, and it's full again. So we get this character comes back. It turns out is the daughter of 2 people that had a baby at the Lampwick bar. And she's come back many years later. She's been stealing wishes from other people, I guess, so she can be the last one to make the last wish. So they talk and whatnot. Like I said, it wasn't that great of action-packed issues like the other ones was. So I'd have to give it a not recommend after loving the first 6. And the 7th one, I kind of just was like, okay, it's probably going to have a good ending. I just thought this was just kind of okay as I flipped through it. Even the art in it, he's drawing, Ryan Brown doesn't seem to draw old people very well. They just kind of look funny to me. I don't know if you can get in there and see. They look like they all have some kind of disease. They're kind of zombified or something, just weird. But kind of dehydrated too. And I don't think they're supposed to be that old. I don't know how. Anyway, it's not a recommended. I'm sorry this video's so short, but I gotta go to work. Yes, I'm called in sick. So then we just kind of reset again. Human population is 8 billion, and genie population is at 0. The end. And that's what we have. So thank you very much for stopping by and watching, coming back to the channel if you have been gone for a while, because you know that I haven't been around. But yeah, I got the house build, it's been killing me, the work schedule's been bad, and I have not been going to the comic book store, so I've got a few more to go that are all going to be 2023, so look forward to those if you want to. They are all 3 #1 issues, I'll give you that, so if you might want to check those out when I do them. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for stopping by. As always, please like, please subscribe if you wish. Please leave comments if you wish. And we'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. This is Indie Comics Jones, back in the saddle. Hopefully doing a few more of these soon. Wishing you adieu.